Intense violence in Tijuana is prompting the U.S. Consulate to warn Americans not to travel to Baja California due to the risk of crime and kidnapping. The consulate lifting a shelter in place for U.S. government employees after several reports of cars on fire, roadblocks, and heavy police presence over the weekend. Mexican government officials are blaming the violence on organized crime by drug cartels. Officials say there's been at least 24 incidents, nearly 30 cars have been damaged, and more than a dozen arrests. So journalist Luis Chaparro, who covers border violence, joins us live tonight. Luis, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, so can you describe this cartel violence that happened over the weekend, and is it unusual for Baja?
Yes, I mean, it is unusual for Baja California to have these generalized crime all around several towns, especially because they were hitting innocent people, particularly in other crime scenes that we've seen in Baja California or several northern states in Mexico. The target were always people around the cartels, but this time around they were targeting convenience stores, as you can see, public transportation buses and general people around these 4 to 5 cities.
And what did these cartels seem to be doing? Was it focused on vehicles? Was it focused on people?
Well, authorities were talking about they were blaming the Cartel Jalisco, one of the most ruthless cartels in Mexico right now. But several reports from people inside another criminal organization is blaming the Sinaloa cartel as well, apparently hitting basically like an infight between the Sinaloa cartel.
So what is driving this violence? Is it infighting? What's happening here?
What I think it's Mexican drug cartels are splitting right now. There are a lot of new factions and new deals being done because these happen almost simultaneously in Tijuana, Rosarito, Tecate, Mexicali, but also in Ciudad Juarez. And a day before, it happened in Guadalajara and Guanajuato. All of those states have strong presence by the Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación, but also by the Sinaloa cartel. So what I'm seeing is they are being fractured, these two major criminal organizations.
So Luis, you mentioned a lot of different cities just now. Should people expect to see more violence like this in the Baja region specifically?
Definitely. I don't think this is going to happen like in the next few days because most of these people are into hiding now that the army is being deployed and state authorities are looking for more responsibles. But it will definitely keep happening through the next months. I think we're going to have to see a spike in violence, especially in most of the northern states in Mexico.
Yeah, it's very, very unfortunate. All right, journalist Luis Chaparro, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Well, also new tonight on the border, NewsNation learning moments ago, nearly 200,000 migrants crossed the U.S.-Mexico border last month. Now, that's according to Customs and Border Protection. It brings the total number of encounters along the southwestern border to just under 2 million. However, along the entire border, which includes Florida and Louisiana, more than 2 million migrants entered the U.S. And some new numbers. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.